That's all I want to hear tonight. America first. I don't see anything wrong with saying America first. And we're going to have a good debate, healthy debate tonight. This is going to be live, uncut, and unedited. This is going to be raw, unfiltered. Unfiltered. That's exactly what it's going to be. And that's what we want it to be. Live, uncut, unedited, and unfiltered. Right, that's what we want. Come on in, come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. America first. Come on in, people. Come on in. America first. I don't think nothing wrong with that. What about you guys? Y'all think anything wrong with that? Uh-huh. All right. Come on, America first. All right. America first. All right. All right. Come on. America first. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to describe it. Yeah. We're going to describe it. And that's what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. America first. That's what we want. America first, people. That's what we want. America first. All right. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. America first. That's what I'm talking about. America first. Come on in, people. Come on in. This is your boy Martin G. America first. Live, uncut, unedited. We got a video we're going to play, and we're going to get started right away. We're not going to play no games, y'all. We're not going to play no games. No games. No games. This is real. This is real. No games. No games. We're going to play this video. And we don't want no games. No games, people. I promise you, no games. All right,
So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens. Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
All right, we're going to play it one more time. Man, this is good.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens. Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Wow. All I can say is wow. I can say wow, people. Wow. I mean, you hear it yourself, self-explanatory. We don't need to add nothing to it. We don't need to take nothing off of it, nothing away. And this is unbelievable. Unbelievable, people. Do you agree protecting American citizens should be the first priority above everything else? And I pinned that up on the thing right there. We have a caller already, 3268. It might be Roosevelt. 3268. Come on, caller. Hold on, Rose. Hold on, Roosevelt. Hold on. Let me I'm sorry. I didn't Bluetooth this. You know, I'm always making a mistake when I'm trying to rush something. All right, hold on. Hold on. No mistake of yours is on me. Can you say something now, Roosevelt? Hold on, I don't hear nothing. Hold on, people. We got to get Mr. Roosevelt on here. All right.
I hear you now.
There you go. I can hear you now. Go ahead, Mr. Roosevelt. I'm so sorry. You know it's late.
That's a whole lot better.
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me now? Okay, much better. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about it, man. What is your thoughts, man? This to me, I don't want to get ahead. Do you think, or do you agree, protecting American citizens should be the first priority above everything else?
1000% I do. Because I mean, even in scripture, it tells you, and I don't know, maybe the statement is not Bible, but it's a good saying, that charity begins at home, then spreads abroad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how come under the Democratic Party, while they chose to do everything, and what somebody would call and explain, especially people like Renee, even though you can never get a straight answer out of her, but people who even think that backward. Why is it that the country would even do so much for everyone else except for regular Americans? Because someone like me who's disabled, anytime like I want food stamps or want anything, I actually got to go down to the office and actually go through the trouble of actually like applying for it. But everybody else who came in the country, even illegally, here in the city of Chicago and all over, no, the government just gave them hundreds and thousands of food stamps and free health care and hotel rooms and cars and all of that just for nothing. And I mean, they don't take care of American citizens like that. Why are they doing this for people who don't even belong here in this country? So no, President Trump is right. Taking care of Americans first is the main thing. And yeah, I saw Ilhan Omar back there pretty much being ignorant as hell, shouting people down and everything. They need to find something on her and denaturalize her and send her back to Somalia where she came from. Because I feel that, I don't know about Latinos, but Somalis, they are definitely not grateful to be here. Because these people that come here, Somalis in Minnesota, have frauded and taken tax money and took advantage of the Feeding Our Future program and had done all of these kind of wicked, evil things to just a bunch of wicked, low-down, evil, miserable, disgusting people. That's all of them are. Even when I was talking to my mother, she said maybe you shouldn't classify every nationality and every race in the same group. She's like, no, she puts all of them, all Somalis in the same group. Ain't none of them, not one, not no one, no good. None of them. And she's back there, something continued, what's supposed to be a member of Congress, just being ignorant and just shouting somebody down. Like, how are you going to be in Congress with those ghetto theatrics?
Brother Roosevelt, why do you think Trump said what he said?
Because the country does need to put regular Americans first. And I think that he said what he said is because so many states like Illinois, I think it was a message to places like Illinois, Minnesota, New York, California, Colorado, super, super blue states, that we need as a country to pay attention to regular Americans before we start giving all kinds of benefits to people who don't even belong here. Because that's what's been going on in blue states. I mean, look at the city of Chicago, how we're in a billions of dollar deficit right now because they have just given so much to illegal migrants here in this city. It's so much, to illegal migrants in Minnesota and in Denver and those kind of places. And to the point, I mean, you could see regular, homeless veterans, people who've actually served this country, on the streets as homeless. But yet, America's not doing anything for them. But yet they're doing everything and anything for people, all they can for people who don't belong here. I mean, to me, I think it's just self-defeating. I mean, because, at one time you were a married man. I mean, come on, what the heck would it look like if you didn't take care of your wife and your kids, but yet you went someplace down the street talking about, well, I'm going to take care of another woman down the street and her kids. I mean, everything begins at home first. Now, I mean, if they're going to give away money and all this, we deserve it.
Okay, Roosevelt, hold it for a second. Let me just do this. I want to do this real quick. I want to just do something real good. Just stay right there. Say, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna do this real quick for us. I want to show the people something. I'm gonna just do something real quick. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do something.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Be out. Now, I'm gonna hold it real quick. Let me pause it. Just right there alone, Mr. Roosevelt. Just alone right there. What does that show you? You didn't have one Democrat stood up. Didn't stand up at all. What does that tell you, people?
Shows you
what does that tell you? What does that tell us?
It shows you how wicked and evil the Democratic Party, even though they pretend to be friends of us and friends of America, these people hate America and Americans. A bunch of communistic, Marxist, evil type of people. Anytime they're not going to put their own country first, and they completely sit on their big, fat, funky, behinds, and wouldn't even get up to do anything. These people hate America. As far as I'm concerned, these people who hate America like that, all of them, Ilhan Omar, Al Green, all of them, as far as I'm concerned, really need to be tried for treason. Because if I was in charge, that's exactly what I would do. And you know what the penalty is? If you get found guilty of treason, you could be put before a firing squad. I would put all of them before a firing squad and get rid of them and cleanse the country of every single last one of them.
Brother Roosevelt, now, you and I live here. We live here in Chicago. And this is what Trump had been talking about. Now, you are putting someone that have no allegiance to this country. None at all. And put them before American citizens. So this is what they're doing. They're putting our jobs at jeopardy. They're putting our safety at jeopardy. They're putting a lot of things in jeopardy when it's not being first. So these are the sanctuary cities in which you and I live in. Now, I'm not going to say...
Like I named them.
Right. You named them. I'm not going to say everything about Chicago is bad. I'm not going to say that. But I tell you, it sure enough looks bad. Now, you know Roosevelt, we grew up in these communities that's drug infested, crime infested, robberies, carjacking, whatever crime that you want to name is right here in these black communities. And for you to bring another criminal element in our community, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. So this is real, people. Go ahead.
I just worry about what's going to happen. What if we get someone who's super democratic and super liberal? That's what I'm afraid of. What we're going to get after Trump's term is over. Because I get a feeling that, because of the way things are turning, we will get someone super democratic and super liberal in office that's going to open up the floodgates again and allow more of these people in. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about.
Shout out to 206 with the super chat. I appreciate it. It's definitely needed. Listen, let me just say this, people. When I was sitting at this desk listening to the State of the Union address, I couldn't believe that the Democrats didn't stand up. I just couldn't. I said, Lord, what is wrong with people? Is it that they hate Trump that bad or just hate the truth? There's nothing wrong with Trump said that. I believe that was Donald Trump's defining moment to me. He really made me a believer. And I'm not a Trump fan like that. Trust me. Not because he's Republican. I just never been a Donald Trump fan. But I'm a fan of what's right and what the truth is. And he never lied. He said, do you agree that protecting American citizens should be the first priority? And that's so real. And you can't deny that. I don't care what party you represent. You can't deny that. Something is wrong, people, and you're wondering why Black people are leaving the Democratic Party. You wonder why. They have shown us that they're not standing with us. They're showing us, people. You wonder why. Now, don't get me wrong, people. I'm not a Donald Trump fan at all. At all. I'm being honest with you. But one thing I can respect him for speaking his mind and standing for what's right. And he showed us these sanctuary cities, these blue states, look, they can't even agree with a simple that we should put America's citizen first. How you can sing the Star Spangled Banner? How could you sing USA, 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 or God Bless America? How could you sing that right now? Being an American. And I'm not just talking about white folks. I'm talking about Black folks too as well. Black Democrats. What is wrong? Is it that much hate? Again, Roosevelt, let me say this, and I'm going to say it out of love. I don't have that much hate for nobody when they speak truth. I don't even have to like the person. I got to agree with them. Again, let me say that I'm not a Donald Trump fan. Now, I voted for Donald Trump, but I'm not a Donald Trump fan. And when he said that to me, and he said, look, they wouldn't even stand. And I said, man, that's something. I see why people are leaving the Democrat Party. I see why I don't want to be recognized as a Democrat no more. At all. I got
the worst
vote.
part is he's actually a full registered proud Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not so much anymore.
Yeah.
After Tuesday.
Yeah. I seen that. That's just people. Listen, people, for those who just tuned in late, this is what we talking about. Let me get in here what we talking about. So we won't make no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no mistakes tonight. Listen, this is what we talking about. I don't care how many times I got to play.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle.
A fundamental principle.
If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Now, if you can't agree with that, you are a traitor. Come on now, people. This is real. This is not sending division. If you are an American citizen, that should be your first priority, taking care of American citizens. Here it is again, people. This is real.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did you hear what the brother said? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Now, did you hear it? You said, well, Martin, he's racist. He may very well be racist. But what he said was 100% correct. That boss that you work for is racist, but you still work for the company. You don't quit, do you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, you said, well, Barton, I work for myself. Well, you got to go get them licenses from them racist people. All right now. Okay. Now I'm keeping it real tonight, Roosevelt. And listen, I'm keeping it real. I don't care. Don't nobody else call in. It's okay. Me and you, we here. And that's the first duty. That's a fundamental principle. No.
I would love to see what Old Timer has to say about this.
Listen. Let me just get it clear. Let me get it clear out here, people. I'm not Chicago flip red, or I'm not that. I'm just keeping it real. No, I'm blue, people. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. I wasn't paid to make this or none of this. This is truth. I'm a truth seeker, period. Again, we know that we're under one bird. I call it the eagle, two wings of the same bird. I understand that. But you can't deny, this is black and white. Fire is hot and water is wet. This is logic. And if you can't agree with you don't need the scriptures to agree with this at all, Roosevelt. Listen to this. Listen close. Listen.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
And what do you mean protect? Jobs, resources, everything, safety. Come on now, people. Come on now. This is Roosevelt. I mean, come on. The Democrats just sat there and did not stand up. They did not stand up. This is a defining moment for Donald Trump. I don't know who put that in his teleprompter, whatever speechwriter, but man, I'm willing to bet, and I'm not a gambling man, that from that address, State of Union address, a lot of people flipped over to red, said they not vote, or just step back and said, I ain't gonna vote for nobody. I'm willing to bet just from this little snippet, show their true colors. I'm talking about these are the people that sing the Star Spangled Banner. These are the people that claim that they are Americans, but they couldn't stand up and agree with a fundamental truth. That do you agree? It's the duty of the government to protect American citizens first. And they could not agree with that. Man. Maybe a Democrat can come on here and explain this to me. Maybe somebody can come on here and explain to me. 872-299-0808. 872-297-6389. If you're a Democrat, please explain this to me. 872-297-6389 or 872-299-0808. Please explain this to Martin Johnson. And I want to hear. And I promise you, I'm not even going to cut you off. I want to hear. I just want to hear. If you're a Democrat, I just want to hear. I want to hear tonight. Come on now, people. Come on now. And regardless if Donald Trump is racist, was this a racist statement that he made? Is this statement racist? Listen.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
All right, Democrats, where you at? Where my Democrats at? Where are they? Where you at tonight? I need you to call in. Call in. I'm going to let you talk. I'm not going to cut you off. I need you to explain this to me. Why is it that our Democrats could not agree with Donald Trump on this fundamental proof? Now, let me make a public statement. I said I'm not in love with Donald Trump like that. But if he's speaking truth to power, I got to go with that truth. I got to.
Has joined.
All right, we got 2 callers. All right, we got I'm going to take the first. I'm going to call in order 5378. Come on, my caller. 5378. Last 4 digits.
All right. Hey.
How you doing?
Hello. Good evening. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. That would be me. I guess you're talking to me, Vic, I guess.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
5378.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir. Hey, I was just wondering when you're going to flash that number on the screen, man.
Okay, I could have put it up there. Okay. I'll put it up there.
That would be nice.
Okay, I'll put it up there. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got people. You got people trying to get in there, man.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that I really believe that a lot of people have been accusing Donald Trump to try to bait people. I disagree with that. He was not playing games. He was not trying to bait anybody. That's just very disingenuous for anybody to say that he was trying to be clever or trying to be slick. He just simply made a statement, a true statement, asked a genuine question that anybody could ask. Anybody standing up there it didn't even have to be him. You could put yourself up there and ask the same question. You could put anybody up there asking that same question. And even one of the people who was sitting down in that audience that wouldn't clap, you stand them up there and have them ask that same question. What would the reaction be? I just wonder. One of them people who was sitting out there in the audience that wouldn't stand up for the American citizen and say that they should be first. I wonder what the reaction would be if it wasn't Mr. Donald Trump standing up there asking that question. Now, if you don't mind, can you please tell me what you think somebody else's reaction would be if it wasn't Donald Trump standing up there, sir? What do you think would happen? Somebody else asked that question, that same question, and it wasn't it coming out of his lips. I wonder what your reaction or answer would be to that, if you don't mind me asking.
No, I'm not going to answer it, bro. I'm asking the questions. I'm asking the questions. Okay. Well, I'm the host.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
No,
yes,
no
sir.
disrespect. Right. No disrespect.
Well, I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
No, you can't put me on the spot. You can't put me. I can answer it, but you can't put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I told you my stand before you even asked the question. I just told you I'm not a Donald Trump fan. I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But I voted for him, and I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't in love with him. Listen, let me just say this personally.
I respect that.
I'm not so in love with Donald Trump where I can't see him wrong, period. Now, if I had to point, listen, if I had to point out something, if I had to point out something in that State of Union address, I didn't see him honor no black folks in there. Not at all, for nothing. Nothing. Period. I'm just hold on, brother. No, it ain't no matter, no fault, brother. Just period. I'm black first before I'm anything, brother. Listen, I've been kissed by the sun, and I love black people, and I love truth. And I speak truth, brother. That's what I do. I don't make no excuse for nobody when they are wrong, brother. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
All right.
Period. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm black, brother.
All right. It's true.
I'm black, and I love black people. I love them. And I ain't finna go on my, listen. I'm not going to denounce black people for no Republicans or for no Democrats, period. I'm for what's right.
Right.
That's all I am. It ain't nothing. I ain't caught up in nobody's personality. Trust me. You got some folks some people are wrong than 2 left shoes, but they'll still go along, agree with them, and justify. I ain't justifying nothing for nobody doing nothing wrong, special against my people. That's all,
Thank
brother.
you
No
very much.
disrespect.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Come on, Mama
I
Doris.
agree.
I'm going to the next caller, brother.
Okay,
Next call.
I would like to mention this right quick, though. I just wanted to piggyback on that right quick. You give me 3-4 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir, all I'm trying to say is that you have people that want to make somebody wrong when they're not wrong. And the thing is that I'm not saying that everything he does is right, but it's not the fault of any one of them people that is not more black people in that audience. We ostracize
brother, that's not, hold it, brother, hold it.
My own family.
Hold it, brother.
My own family.
Hold it.
Ostracized
Sir, don't act like you don't hear me now. Don't act like you don't hear me. I told you to hold it, brother.
I said the truth. I said,
brother, don't act like you don't hear me now. I'm the host.
I'm listening.
All right. I didn't say nothing about no black people in that crowd. I said he didn't honor no black people. That's all what I said. What I'm saying, you gave awards out. You talked about different people. Not one black soul. That's all I'm saying, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that was today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
today,
but I'm just brother. Hold it, brother. I'm going to listen. I'm talking about the State of the Union address. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about something going to happen in the future. Or I'm talking about he didn't do it. So don't quit. Don't make no excuse for him. Don't make no excuse for him. He didn't do it. I didn't say never. There you go. Listen, you have a nice day, brother. Thank you. Come on, Mama Doris.
All right.
All right. Come on, Mama Doris.
All right.
Good evening, Martin. Good evening to the family.
Yes.
You know what? If we don't stop this, if we don't cut this mess out, I mean, we're in trouble. It is about, here again, it's about policies. Because you raised the question about Donald asking if elected officials are responsible for the protection, the safety, and everything for American citizens. That was the question. Are they responsible for American citizens over illegal aliens, illegal immigrants? And that's a policy question. And those Democrats, before Donald Trump, even before the State of the Union, we see which direction black politicians are which direction they're going in regarding policies as they relate to immigrants, illegal immigrants in particular. And so what they did last night, they physically showed you that they are not there to
tell the truth
hold up the
and shame
that
the
represent
devil.
The American people, and in this case, particularly black people. We've got to get away from this Donald Trump. Listen to what the man says. Some of the things that he said last night in that State of the Union speech were good for us and the American people in general. When he talked about the taxes, that benefits us. So we've got to we're on this democratic narrative that these people have been pushing for the last 5 or 6 years. And we have bought into that nonsense so much until we cannot even be logical in our thinking. We're talking about policies. And anytime a Democrat cannot stand up and say to the American people that I am responsible to the American citizens, legal citizens of the United States, then we need to get these people out of office, because they're not only have they been showing us prior to this, but last night showed it. That was a policy statement, a political statement. Are you for the American people? Are you for illegal aliens, illegal immigrants? They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. And I would never vote for one of those people, one of those Democrats again, because they're not for the American people. And there's black politicians are bidding for illegal immigrants today. That's the road they're on. That's the avenue they've chosen over us. Why are you? I mean, when he talked about the drugs and the murder, all of the crime that these people are committing, why would? And they're in our communities now. They're in the heart of the Black communities on the south and the west side of Chicago. They're not up in Streeterville. They're not in Highland Park. They're not in Lincoln Park up there. They're in the heart of our communities. So why would you want this? Why would you want these people in our communities? And I saw a Democrat, a Black Democrat on, I think it was on CNN, and they were discussing that. And somebody brought up the issue of them killing, these illegal immigrants, some of the things that they've done in terms of murdering and killing people. And this woman said, well, Americans kill. Killing goes on every day in the United States by legal citizens. What kind of ridiculous statement or response is that? Okay, yes, American citizens kill, but does that justify you defending illegal immigrants who are here killing? We have enough going on in the Black community. We don't need illegal immigrants coming into our communities doing some of the same things that we're doing. What kind of logic is that? How can you defend these people? I know why you're defending these people, because that is what the Democratic Party is pushing now, because they want these votes. It's all about votes for the Democratic Party. That's all they're focusing on. That's all Pritzker is focusing on. Because otherwise, why are we losing the Chicago Bears? Because they have spent billions of dollars on illegal immigrants, a down payment on any kind of statement the Chicago Bears would want. So we've got to stop this nonsense. They're making everything about Donald Trump. It makes no sense, Martin. And if we don't stop it, we're losing. We are losing all of the gains that we have made. You can say whatever you want to say about Reverend Jackson, but he did make a contribution. Yeah, are there things that I disagree with him on? And one is these illegal immigrants. But all of the things that he fought for back in the past, and that we were supporting him because we were all on the same agenda, we are losing those gains. Affirmative action, everybody but us now. These people, they have passed policies and bills, legislations in Congress that benefit Hispanics, and Black people cannot even touch it. Pritzker's giving license and Social Security cards to illegal immigrants. These people are illegal. They should not be in the country. And here we are, the people who built the country. Foundational Black Americans, Black Americans. This is our country. We know no other. And these immigrants do not care anything about Ilhan Omar. That girl is only concerned about Somalia and Somalian people. And look at what's going on up there in Minnesota. The billions of dollars, $19 billion, $9 billion with them. Look at the money that this country is allowing these people to take, and the money that we're spending on illegal immigrants right here in the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. And look at our communities across the board. It's not about Donald Trump. It's about these policies. Donald Trump, when he talked about taxes, no taxes on Social Security, does that not benefit the American people and Black people in particular? When he said no taxes on tips, does that not benefit the American people and Black people in particular? So what these Democrats said to me last night, I'm not concerned about the American people. I'm not concerned about my Black constituents.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said to me. That's what they said, and it doesn't have anything to do with Donald Trump. We knew that before he even posed the question. But what was wrong with him posing that question? Because he was talking about illegal immigration and all of the resources, the money that we're spending taking care of these people when the American people are hurting, particularly Black people. We want to make everything about that man. There are some things he says that are right.
Mm-hmm.
So because it's Donald Trump, you can't say it's right. You can say what he says. You can get on him about what you think he's saying that is wrong. But when he specifically points out and says things that benefits us, you mean to tell me we can even acknowledge that? What kind of people are these people? Jonathan, all of them, every last Democrat in America, Black ones and the white ones, but more so the Black ones. I mean, it makes no sense. Man, we better wake up.
Mm-hmm.
We better wake up. We're losing. Our children are losing. Because we're not standing up for a future for our children. We're standing up for a future for illegal immigrants and legal immigrants. My position is that these people need to go back home and build their own doggone country because we built this one here. We better start claiming it. It's ours. We're just giving it away. And we have fought. We have died. We have bled to get where we are, going back to the 16, 17, 1800s. But see, when you don't know history, you don't have a frame of reference. So you babble. You come up with these opinions that are not based on anything. What that man said, the question he raised last night, it was not anything wrong with that question because that's what they're supposed to be doing, Mother Diva.
Right. That's right.
Joined.
Mama Doris. Mama Doris.
Yes.
I need you to hold on. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 calls. I'll come back to you. I promise you.
Go ahead.
Okay. I got your favorite one. He's finna talk now. Old Timer. That's your favorite, ain't it, Mama Doris? Stone Cold Democrat. Come on, brother Old Timer. Come on now. Let's see what you got to say.
Yes, sir, you know it.
All right,
You know it.
Y'all better put y'all boxing gloves on. This is a true blue right here.
Put your boxing gloves on,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Put your boxing gloves on. Now, in due respect to mother's age, I'll just say in due respect to her age, the mother living the pipe dream. Mother living the pipe dream, and all these Black people online ain't living nothing but a pipe dream. A nickel worth of dog meat. That's all that is. All that is ain't nothing but rhetoric and talk, and Black people better stop crying and get up and go and get them a job. Now this man, anytime, and Martin, and you should have been talking about you voted for this man.
Yes, I did.
This man didn't show Black people in no uncertain terms. This man done hired 2 Black people in his cabinet in 8 years, and you all sitting up there backing this man.
Oh, okay.
How can you do this?
Hold on, brother. Old Timer.
Hold on a second.
No. I just want to read the question. Let's go. Let me play this video. Let's stick with this. Let's stick with the video now. Let me play the video because yeah. I don't know where you've been, but I'm gonna put the video out on you. Let's see. Put this video. This is what I want to put out here. Let me play this video. We got a video, and I need you to answer this question for me. I need you to answer this.
Yes, sir.
Answer, because I know you're smart and you're intelligent, and I want you to answer it. All right, let me push play, and I want you to answer this.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Now, hold it right, Old Time. What you got? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that statement? That's what we're talking about tonight.
That's all the way wrong. This man is trying to tear up the Constitution to the United States.
Okay, so
that's all he's doing.
Hold on. What's wrong about what he said?
That was not the question.
Okay, the man is trying to break down his own Constitution that allow immigrants to come into the country with due process. Due process laws has been a long-running statute, and you got a clown, a buffoon in office trying to tear it down and got silly folk parliament.
Old
That's
timer.
all it is.
Old
Ain't
timer.
nothing ball.
Did he
ain't
say
nothing ball
something?
here.
That old timer, you're a minister of the
Go
gospel.
and pass the Constitution.
Okay. Okay. Listen to this. Let me play it again. Maybe you didn't hear what I heard. Okay, let's try it again.
I'm
Okay,
inviting every legislature. So
start
tonight
over.
I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Do you agree with that or not?
No, I don't agree with it. The first duty is to back the Constitution of the United States.
So, did y'all hear that?
You
Did y'all hear that?
You can have if you want.
Did y'all hear that?
What, you go and read the preamble.
Oh,
you
my
go
God.
read the Constitution to the United States and see if it says any of that stuff that he said.
This man is absolutely.
Okay, I tell you what. Put it up in the Constitution. Okay, mother, you talking. Okay, mother, you talking. You talking, mother. Mother, you. Okay, mother. Okay, pull it up in the Constitution. Okay, pull it up in the Constitution.
Nonsense. You come on.
Well, I mean, you don't.
And let me tell you.
Let's just take the gloves off. He's an idiot. Okay?
Mother, you come here with a black
He's an
saying.
idiot. There you go.
You come here with a black saying.
You are just
Oh, that's okay. I'm not being in this debate.
coming on this show with your ignorance. You are disgraced.
Well, I'm not ignorant, mother. I'm telling you. I tell you what. Okay, if what you saying is true.
Go there with you tonight, but you
Okay,
are
I'm not going there.
disgraced.
If what you saying is true, show me what you said.
History. You don't know anything about history. You can't even answer the question. You can't even answer the question.
Okay, so is what he said, is that in line with the Constitution of the United States of America?
Absolutely.
No.
Come on,
where? What amendment is it? What amendment is
it? Of the government to defend and protect and take care of American citizens. That is the Constitution.
Okay, so what about immigrants? What about the Constitution? Okay, what?
You can't go to Mexico and any place else and expect for that government to take care of you.
Okay.
Hold on, Marty.
Okay, go ahead.
Can't you see this man ain't came and went nowhere near Chinatown? He know they got illegals over there. Then you go to cut me in. Then you go to cut me in. Hey man, you know what? I tell you what. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to this.
A very ignorant man.
Okay, I'm gonna just. Well, I'm not ignorant. You can say it if you want to. But I'm saying, you ever seen this man?
Old timer. Listen to the question, man. This is all we asking. Listen to the question.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Now, is that wrong? He said the first duty for the American government to protect American citizens. If that ain't if that's not the Constitution, brother, come on now, brother. You can't listen. You can hate Donald Trump, don't like him, call him racist, whatever you want to call him, but that moment, that was a defining moment right there. That goes to show you how much hate that this country has for Donald Trump. They could not agree. They couldn't even stand up. Brother, come on now, brother. What? Go ahead, Ma.
When they take their oath, that's what they're signing on to protect the American citizen. When they take that oath, that is fundamental to the Constitution of the United States. I don't care about Donald Trump. I'm talking about policy.
Well, you ain't got no other choice but to say you don't care about Donald Trump. So you ain't got no other choice to say that.
Yes,
you got a man. You got a man.
But I don't base it on personality. You talking about personality.
Mother, look, you got a man. You got a man that's been married. Okay, you got a man that's been married. Okay, well, you keep on saying policy. You got a man that's been married 2 checkers. Okay, Mother, we're not even talking about who he is. Okay, I'm gonna listen to what you're saying. Go ahead. But you got a man that's been married 2. He's been married 2 Czechoslovakian women. And then now you got a vice president. You got a vice president that's been married a foreigner, and they're gonna try to
who he marries. We're talking about policy.
Oh Lord, now you're making an excuse for him.
No, you're talking about personal things. I'm talking about policy.
Well, the personal thing,
Constitution, the laws of the
United States. You don't know what you.
I'm not talking about who somebody is
Mother,
married.
you saying one thing.
Mother, stop calling me your mother.
Okay.
Well, okay, fine. Okay, well,
all right.
Okay, well, Miss Doris then. Okay, that's fine.
Let's go to. We're gonna go.
Hold on, wait a minute, Martin.
Go ahead.
Hold on. You got a man. You got a man that has hired 2 black people in 8 years in his cabinet.
We're not talking about
that. Wait a minute. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to.
We're not talking about that.
Oh, Mother, you just shoot.
Legislators would get up there and do something regarding.
Mother, you just shoot. Mother, you just shoot. And what you need to do is get out and tell black people to get up and go to work and stop looking for a handout. That's what you need to do. And tell them to stop around, tell them to get up and go to work in the morning.
Is these policies
who sounds more Republican and conservative? You. Well, ain't no policy holding you. Black people always crying. They crying for this, they crying for that.
Okay.
Get up and go to work.
All right, let's go to.
This man has such.
Yeah, okay, all right. Hey, man, I'm gonna be listening.
Okay.
Brother,
okay, we go.
I'm loaded with Martin.
Yeah.
Look, I'm loaded with bear.
Okay.
I ain't heard you in a few days. I'm loaded with bear.
Okay.
So I got more. Where that's coming from? So I'm gonna be on your list.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to. We're gonna go to the next caller.
You know what?
Go ahead, Mama Doris.
You know what? You cannot reason with ignorant people. You really can't, because there's no logic behind what they say.
Mother, if you take that argument that you got to the Republicans, what they gonna tell you, Mother, we have heard that already. Mother, if you take anything to the Republicans gonna say, we heard what you said, Mother, 1,000 times. What we talking about is $1 million project. $1 billion project. We ain't even talking about what you talking about. Ain't no Republican gonna hear what you talking about.
Man, you can't even
say the Republicans heard some dry questions y'all got. Republicans just okay, all right. Okay, all right. Take it to the Republicans and see how far you get. Hey,
all right.
We're talking about policies.
Well, take the policies to the Republicans. Take the policy.
We're talking
about the policy to the Republicans. Take the policy.
Okay.
All right, Mother.
All right.
Okay, Ms. Doris.
All right, let's go to the next call. Okay. We're going to the next call. They're calling in, y'all. Come on, Buck. Buck, come on, you next. Then Marcus. Come on, Buck.
Blessings, everybody. I see my man Old Timer getting his man Tam Morland on tonight.
Okay.
No respect to Brother Morland, rest in peace. Me, I'd like to speak of myself as being a black nationalist. And what I see from these, with the politicians don't mean it's no good. Because when we sit up there and argue, first of all, Old Timer, when the Constitution was written, we were slaves.
Okay, hold it.
And there wasn't no right the black man had.
Buck, stick to the subject. You ain't got to talk to Old Timer no more. Do you agree with protecting American citizens should be the first priority above everything? Okay, that's what we were talking about. We ain't gonna make a show about Old Timer. Come on, go ahead.
No, we ain't gonna do that. I just wanted to throw that out there. But the key thing is that when Trump is the president, it's supposed to be a leader. And when he makes a statement, and all those politicians, black, whatever, Democrat, when he stands down for America, and they're not willing to stand up for what they took a pledge to do, when you come in office, you're supposed to take a pledge for that very reason, to support your constituents and the American people on American soil. And for whatever reason, they would not do it because whatever they think is one of the reasons is because of low black voter turnout. And that's why they support this other thing with these immigrants and trying to push their narrative and the gay and everything else. Our Democrats I'm very conflicted about voting for another.
I'm telling people now.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. I'm going to let you talk. Go ahead, Buck.
Voting for another election when we got people who I know, Jonathan Jackson and brother Jesse before him, and Carol, but not Carol, but we looking at Robin Kelly and other people that's in there now, and they trying to promote Julia Stratton. When you look at her commercials, they talking about her fighting against Trump. What the hell is she gonna do against Trump? She ain't gonna be nothing but another puppet getting marching orders from Pritzker and other people that put money in their pocket, and that's how these politicians go. It's uncompatible that you believe that a politician is going to work for the grassroots people, Democrat or Republican. So if the Democrats sit up there and if they would say this question, I'm going to keep mine simple today. If Trump would have said, if anybody believe in God, stand up, and if they wouldn't stand up, then they show it ain't about God, it's about Trump. They would do anything conflicting against that man to act like they proven a point. And what people show it, in reality, what they do in front don't mean nothing. Because, like I say, when you seen Obama with Trump in other situations, he was sitting up there chinning and grinning with him. So this don't mean nothing. When people fighting and getting them, I have people that even on Facebook and other people I know, I wouldn't even tell them how I really feel. Trump is, what he talk about as first American first, what should be first. We're Americans, not nobody else. Nobody that's not a man or woman shouldn't be talking about who they are. And shouldn't be killing no doggone babies without that ain't even an option, no matter what the case is. I don't give a damn what they say. So with those options, I believe with Trump and what he's talking about. But the one thing, and I'm gonna get off here, the Republican Party was founded in the 1850s or the 60s, right before Lincoln became the abolitionists formed the Republican Party. For a history lesson for people that don't know no better, the Democrats and the Dixiecrats was always a slavery KKK party. And so anybody that doesn't have any information, you better check it out. Republicans, whatever they stand over the years, it might not be what it complain with. Even in Reagan days, I remember I was working in the 80s, and an older white man was telling me Reagan, I didn't believe Reagan was for us at all, but he said he was better off. So it's depending on what you think. But at this point in life, I see that if you're a Democrat, if you stand for it, and you don't see the clear picture of what people out here dying. You see people on the red line, black people, young people, got no home, got nowhere to go. And you still up there talking about a Democrat. In Chicago, people are hurting real bad, dying every day. People don't have no hope, no guidance, and no common sense. And people sit there and think about the Democrats going to save them. Only God can save you people if you living in false prophets, because the people who are working for these political parties are bought and sold every day just like slaves. And I'm going to leave it right there.
You. Come on, Marcus. Marcus, you next. Marcus.
Yeah, well, I want to say this. For those who don't understand, what Trump actually said is that we need to take care of our own first. You're going to take care of your own.
Tell the truth
before you take care of somebody outside.
Devil.
You're not going to let your family starve before you can help a stranger, right? You can't help a stranger unless you help yourself first. How can we help anybody when the people in our cities, in our rural towns, black and white and Hispanic who live here, who pays into this system, are starving every day? They're giving everything to these migrants. They give black people hell when they try to go get something. They give you the runarounds, but they're giving it to these migrants. That don't make sense. I didn't vote for Trump. I know Trump got some racism in him, but I didn't like Daley. Daley had some racism in him, but here's what they both got in common. Some of the things that Daley did for this city was good for this city. I agree with that. Some of the things that Trump said when he said at the State of the Union address that America needs to take care of American citizens, in so many words. Take care of your own. Why can't the Democrats get that message? These black Democrats are supporting the demise of their own people. The Democrat Party is pushing black people out, and It's not that black people don't want to get up and go to work.
They don't.
Ain't no real jobs out here for them to get up and go to work too.
Oh,
they
man,
took trades out the schools. They took the trades out the school. Ain't nobody making excuses. There are no real jobs out here for young people to go to. It's not that they don't want the jobs. It's not that they don't want the jobs. They're hiring these illegal immigrants. They done took over DoorDash. They done took over Grubhub.
Exactly, because black people don't want work.
Right here in the city of Chicago.
Because black people don't want work.
The blacks don't want it. It's not that the blacks don't want it. They do want it. It's certain black men out here that want to work. But the black people that live on my block, they hire the migrants to cut their grass.
And most of them can't pass the drugs.
It's cheaper. Black people do want to work. I'm sick of
Stop making all these excuses, man.
I'm sick of saying that black people. I'm sick of hearing black people say that black people don't want to work and that they
don't want to work.
Because let me tell you,
they don't want to work.
White people are looking for a handout too. Everybody's looking for a handout.
We talking about black people. We talking about white.
Free. If somebody gave you a free car, you'll get it. That's a handout. But black people do want to work. We've been working all our lives, and we haven't got nothing from this.
Yeah, they black people want to work. And they force them to go back to work. That's the only time they want to work.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mama Doris. Go ahead, Mama Doris.
Out of respect for us and black people, you need to bar this man from your show.
Amen to that. That ain't right, mother. That ain't right, Miss Doris. That ain't right. That ain't right.
The brother is saying,
oh no, it's right. It's right. It's right.
This man has he has no understanding of no history. He doesn't know statistics. According to the United States Labor Department, 76% of the people who work in this country are white folks. 19% are Hispanic, and 12% are us. You keep saying that black people do not want to work. Just last summer, they had a job fair in this city, Chicago, for immigrants, and black people did not know anything about it. Read Rahm Emanuel's The New American Plan. They have one on the local level and the national level.
I agree. And I've been saying all the time. The time for black people is over.
I am tired of you getting on this program talking about black people don't want to work. The brother is
right.
The brother is right. I'm tired of you talking about black people getting handouts. Well, how in the hell do you think Elon Musk got to be so rich? How do you think the brother over Microsoft Gates got so rich? Because of handouts from the United States government tax breaks. So stop talking. Bar this man from the show because we're in a.
They're not giving.
Anybody else's show.
They're not going to give black people
Okay.
You are just a very ignorant man, and I am sick and tired of you.
Okay,
we don't know one another that well.
Come on, y'all. We got to go to the next caller. I got to go to the next caller. 99.99. Come on, caller. 99.99. Come on. Yeah.
Hey, Marta, it's Mother Diva.
Hey, Mama Diva, how you doing?
Okay, so I went and looked it up, and the Fourth Amendment says the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects. So that was an answer about the government. Their priority is to keep America safe. It is part of the Fourth Amendment. It's also part of the 14th Amendment. But I also wanted to address what you said when you talked about how there were no black people honored at the State of the Union. What has happened is the last time, this was a year ago, that Donald Trump honored somebody black, he got dragged through the mud because they accused him of using this little black boy that had cancer.
Sure did.
It's like the problem is this man, no matter what he does, he is damned if he do, he damned if he don't. If Donald Trump said 3 times 3 is 9, the people will be like he stole those numbers. He can't do. It's always something with this dude. No. Now he had that young man that had brain cancer. He was on. They had him at the sessions meeting. I think it was like a State of the Union last year.
You're right.
And they made him an honorary deputy.
That's right.
After that aired, people come, oh, Donald Trump should be ashamed of himself using a little sick black child with cancer.
Sure did.
Just went off for no reason. It makes no sense. Listen, and look, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm in the Green Party. And unfortunately, we live in a community and a society in this country that there are not enough people looking at third parties. There's Green, there's Independent, there's Libertarian. And there are a lot of people trying to go in that direction, but it's not enough. Everything is red or blue. And everything.
We've been saying it all the time, sister. Been saying it all the time.
Let her talk.
And the thing is, Martin, let me say this. This was part of the pandemic all along. I have done a deep dive into all of this. I am going to be a poll watcher this year. I'm not going to be an election judge because these illegals are trying to sneak in and vote. And I have seen what they're trying to do. Now, all these illegals out here, they have given them driver's licenses and state IDs. And if they are a non-citizen, the ID says federal limits apply on it. But you can still vote with that. If you look at the list of what you are required to register to vote, you can need a utility bill or a bank statement, your driver's license or the state ID, but you don't even need that unless you're applying online. So now you'll have these people trying to do sneaker rules, and I'm telling all the judges, you give them a provisional ballot. They are not going to be trying to vote on my watch. I'm not going to allow that at all. I am the election police, and I will come and get your ass if you're trying to come in here and vote. And this is what they're trying to do. And all these people out here say, well, they can't, a non-citizen can't register to vote. Yes, they can if they have the proper documents. And let me tell you something. If they do and they get caught, they go on to jail because the Federal Election Commission will come to your house and they will lock your ass up messing with these elections.
This is the way you talking. That's the way that black people talk. The black people. See, that's the way that you talking. That's the kind of talk you like to hear.
Shut up.
This is why Donald Trump is trying to get that. He's trying to get that SAVE. He's trying to get that SAVE Act passed, and that will nullify everything that they're trying to do. Like you just said, they can register.
Do you see what? Did you guys see what just happened with the governor and Alexis Giuliani? They are in trouble now.
Yep, they sure
are. For giving driver's licenses to the trucking companies. They gave driver's licenses to illegal immigrants, CDLs.
Yep, they sure did.
Now, the Department of Justice is coming down on them very hard because 1 out of 5 of those drivers got a CDL driver's license. They can't even speak English. They on the road. They can't read the signs, and they hurting people, hitting people.
And the young person that the person that he honored last night, somebody was killed as a result of those illegal immigrants being given those licenses.
Exactly.
And that's who was honoring those people last night. Some of the things that this man is doing are things that are going to help Black people. And we, as she just said, if they said 3 times 3 is 9, they're going to, like she said, we're going to say he lied. Or they may say, well, no, it's 10. I mean, we cannot even see the truth, and it's right before our eyes because it's Donald Trump. It is about policies. I don't care if it's the Green Party, what kind of party. We should look at the policies. And
we should be looking at policies. That is absolutely correct.
I mean, we're insane. We are absolutely insane. Now, I have never in my life seen us at this point. It's fatalistic.
Martin, I want to say this real quick because I don't know if I think you might have did a show on it because I wanted to address because people are still talking about the Michelle Obama, the Barack Obama, the monkeys and all of that kind of stuff. If you do a deep dive and go get the original video, somebody, not Donald Trump, it was somebody else who put together a joke as a Lion King video. And all of them,
Go ahead.
Joe Biden was a monkey too. Didn't nobody say nothing about that. One of the actresses, she was a pig. Didn't nobody say he was fat shaming. I mean, it was all because what happened was Donald Trump does not sit there and tweet and post stuff. He's the president. He don't have time for that. He has a staff. He looks at things, he'll look at it for a few seconds and say, okay, that's approved, move on. The people who handled that situation, what happened was he got all excited because in the beginning of the video, it was talking about how the election had the election fraud in 2020. And then the whole thing with Michelle and Barack popped up at the end. But what happened, his staff did not watch the entire video. And so that was something I personally think somebody is trying to sabotage him. Right. Because why you just gonna put that part out and not the rest of it? It's a whole video on this. And wait a minute. No, but wait. But people want to say that he hasn't done, he's racist and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so if he's so racist, why did he give Jennifer Hudson a whole suite? When her family got killed, he let her stay at Trump Towers for free. He helped her and her family. He didn't charge her anything. Okay. And you can go look this up. When he was president the first time, there were more African-American women who got into vice president positions. They were in high positions. It ain't just about having a job, but where do you want to be in that job?
Oh, Lord.
So people need to do their research. And I'm not no Trump supporter, but I don't hate the man either. I'm tired of going into the bathroom and have to deal with stalls and all this because of all this transgender stuff. I ain't got nothing against transgenders, but if you got a penis, stay out of our bathroom.
Period.
Well, you need to go tell the Caucasian people that.
Yeah.
Tell the Caucasian people. Martin, I told you.
Yeah.
Martin, I told you before.
Okay.
Martin, I told you before. All of these
okay. Old timer. We're going to the next call.
You're talking about policy. These are policies that have been passed by with the Democratic Party. Policies again. Policies.
Okay. Let's go to the next call. Next caller. Next caller, 3243. Last four digits. 324. Thank you, Mama Diva, for your comments.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, 3243, the last four digits of your number. 3243. Okay. Going once.
You talking to me, Lauren?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person before you. Area code code 847. Okay, they went to sleep on us, y'all. We ain't gonna worry about it. Come on, 1183. Come on, 1183.
Okay. Man, I totally agree with Donald Trump. I didn't vote for him, but I totally agree with him. We got more homeless people riding on the train. We got more our people out there, and our people need help. So I totally agree with Mother Doris. And for old timer, I got two young kids that's working. My kids is 27 and 19. So please stop saying that our youth don't want to work. Both of my children are working. So get that first.
Bill.
All our babies is not bad.
Okay.
So please stop saying that.
Okay, I want to say this too. If you're black and you're listening to this live, just say, and if you work, say, I'm working. No, listen, black people got a spending power is $1 trillion, something $1 trillion. That's impossible to have that much spending power and being lazy.
And not work.
Yeah, that's come on, now that don't make no sense. So get that white man talking points up out here that black people don't want to work. That's not true. That is not true at all. Not true at all. All right, let's see who's next. Bill, come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Answer the question first.
Hey.
Don't attack old timer, just answer the question. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna attack old timers. I'm gonna say that I was appalled by the Democrats not standing up behind what he asked, the question that he asked, because it's supposed to be that they supposed to put the American citizens before anything, especially immigrant or a foreigner. They take an oath and put their hand on the Bible to do this. I don't care how much hatred you have for Donald Trump. You're not supposed to let it override what's right, what's true. And when you get to the point where you compromise in your mind as a whole, the Democratic Party, that the hate for him overrides what's right, then we got a real big problem. I don't see how the Democrats could bounce back from this with any American, true American. Maybe with immigrants, yes, but they shouldn't be able to bounce back from this. And to add on with the second question he asked, or pointed the finger at them about how they didn't want to put money into the American people's hand with the no taxes on overtime, tips, and Social Security. And he pointed the finger at them and said they were against it. They stood up and clapped for that. It's no coming back for not just black people, but Americans, period. We got a bigger problem. We've been talking about it on the show, how immigrants put us at the bottom of the totem pole. This is an old playbook. They did it after slavery. They're doing it now. The only thing is now the people that they're promoting to come here to have resources and everything, the same people that they're giving these resources to, let American man or woman fall down on their luck. They're gonna need some ID to go get some kind of help from America. This is crazy, and what we up against is the jobs and all of that plays a part, but it's even bigger than that. The Democrats are promoting chaos, mayhem. You see the protests. We got a woman protesting in the speech. That's crazy. When these same people are people that's running for these offices. Right now, America got a chance not to let this go on, because Donald Trump is only going to be the president till his term is up. But when you start letting these congressmen and senators that come from different countries that wouldn't fight their own country, that as Donald Trump called them, S-holes, but you're going to come here and get us right? off of something that we built, and then you already got discontent for us as a people. We should have knew when the people were protesting against the migrants being here that they totally ignored what, and it was Black America that stood up and said they didn't want them here all across the country. And they turned a blind eye and act like they didn't hear what Black America was saying. So that lets you know the Democrat agenda is to flood this country with people that's illegal, people that's not vetted. No, the whole thing is most Americans, including the president, said if they come here and go through the process, that's part of our Constitution. They're not doing that. They're overriding that whole process. Now, the Democrats want to use racism as a whole card to get Black people flustered about all this situation.
Okay. All right.
People that walk the face of the earth. We seeing it. That's all I got to say right now.
We got a new caller, y'all. Hold on. New caller at 513. Turn down your background. Your music was playing. You're next. Turn down your background, whatever you got playing in the background or something. Eric code 513. You're next.
Hey, what's up, Brother Johnson?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, this Twin, man.
What's up,
I called
Twin?
you a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Hey, great show. Shout out to Mother Doris and the other lady that was before her or after her talk and everything.
Thank you.
Hey, this what it is, Brother Johnson. Hey, man, I get slammed every day because, on the radio show locally, the Lincoln Ware show here in Cincinnati. I'm from Chicago, but I've been down here 15 years. I'm blessed and everything. So my thing is this, man. Anything that man say, let me get this out the way. I think when he say make America great again, with this back and forth, it will never be great unless we change for our own self and we compromise and come together as one whole. See, that's why you got a left wing and a right wing.
Okay, big brother.
You will never shoot in the middle.
Hold it, brother. Before you get started, I need you to answer my question. Do you agree that protecting America's citizens should be the first priority above everything else?
Of course it is. Of course it should be. That's our problem. Don't go out the window, keep on bringing that Chinese stuff here, and I don't got a problem with it and all that. Make America great. Make America, not great, but make America, gain interest and stuff, finance or whatever. And everything. The billionaires got to, that's why the economy messed up like this, because the billionaires ain't paying their taxes. But if he's saying make America great again, meaning that make America great again is putting America first. Number one priority. Y'all worry about them outsiders? No. We got to bounce back what we can do for our own self, American people, not no outsider. And then everything he does or touch or say is everything got to be racist and everything. Man, get Black folks, you just get out they feelings and emotion and just ride the wave, man. I think, hey, look, check this out, Johnson. When he said he going to put prayer back in school, I totally agree with that. You know why? Every school you see, these kids shooting up the school. It's the enemy that's destroying these kids and everything. Anytime you take God out the equation, here come the devil, come to steal, kill, and destroy. You can't take God out. I don't care what religion you is. You got to believe in something, man. I believe in Jesus. That's my belief. And that's why when they took these prayers out of school, here they come with the shoot 'em up, bang, bang. All of a sudden they got problems and stuff, depression and all that crazy. But, man, I agree with what Trump do. Some things I agree with, some things I probably don't agree with. But right now he's doing the right thing so far to me. But billionaires got to pay their fair share, man, so the economy can boost and everything. Other than that, we just gonna be in one nutshell. And then them immigrants, they know what they doing with them immigrants. They using them as a bait to vote, man, because they know right now is hurting the black community, man. Right now, the Democrats been using us for so long, man. Only time they feel like, well, we need they gonna come for our help when it's voting time. Other than that, see you in the next 4 years. They play the black folks so crazy. And you think Chicago Flip Red ain't screaming up there? I watched Chicago Flip Red, they video on social media. I said, I see why they out here preaching that, man, because Democrats been playing the community, man. You got immigrants coming from nowhere. I'm on 87 last year, 79. I ain't never seen no immigrants on a damn round like that, begging for quarters or got their babies out there for clout or whatever they doing. Come on, man. This ridiculous. They using them immigrants. All of a sudden it's voter ID and all that. Ain't no voter. What, you need an ID to vote now? And I'm not no Republican. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Only thing, let me tell you, Mr. Johnson, the rest of the fans. Only time I voted, man, because he a black man. And I thought he was going to do at least something for Chicago, man. Help the killer and all that. So Trump say, okay, I'm going to bring in ICE or whatever. You need protection? That mayor, Ms. Lightfoot, said, I don't need no protection. I don't need no security here. Remember that years ago when he was mayor, back in 2016. And she said she ain't want no help and all that killing. And then he said, ICE in there, you know. Some may know law, some may not know law. But look at this. He protecting them people up there, I guarantee you that. And them people in Minnesota, your mom, that one dude after Miss Wood was killed, that one doctor, why you ain't carry your kit with you? You knew what your mama told you don't go up there, but you went anyway. So I don't feel sorry for nobody get out there body and act crazy. Man, I know when to go fold and when to go. And man, I'm not with that stuff. That race bait and all that. I'm not with that. That man go do whatever. If he was so racist, he helped out Jennifer Hudson, Jesse Jackson, Rainbow Push Coalition. It's a list he helped out. Nelson Mandela.
Brother, you can't tell it all. You can't tell it all, man. You can't tell it. I understand. So it's not. You don't have to prove. I know, but let me just say this for future. You don't have to prove if that man's racist. Everybody gonna have their own idea anyway. This
man, we ain't just our own kind, man.
Right. So it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Own kind. So
I mean,
man,
it doesn't matter. Man, so say your breath.
Man, they don't know the definition. Yeah, I know. They don't know the definition of race because a race. If a man go down south, that's race. And I live down in Mississippi.
Racism is a system.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not one person.
Right. Hey, Mr. Johnson. I'm sorry, Mr. John. I moved to Mississippi. I moved to Mississippi, and that principal.
Okay.
I moved to Mississippi. That principal go tell me why I should let you boys in my school. Now that's racist right there.
Yeah. But brother, hold it, brother. Come on, Mama Doris.
Yeah.
It's a system.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a system that was structured by white people and maintained by white people. It is a system, but we have always fought against this system. History is repeating itself. I have to go back to the 1800s, early 1900s, when they passed the Johnson-Reed Act.
Mm-hmm.
That was all about immigration.
Mm-hmm.
The Europeans were coming over here at that time. But when
I'm going to hang up, Mr. Johnson. Sorry, y'all.
Go ahead, hang up.
Take my call, Mr. Johnson.
Hang up, brother.
World War I, and the war was going on, and the jobs opened up in the South. That is what started the Great Migration. A lot of people think that the middle class came about during the Civil Rights Movement, but that's not true. The middle class started with the passing of the Johnson-Reed Act of 1924, and it opened up all these jobs in the North, and Black folks had no jobs in the South. They started coming here, and they became prosperous. They were successful. They built communities. And then they started bringing the European immigrants in here. At that time, Frederick Douglass, even the Chicago Defender, W.B. Du Bois, all of our Black leaders back then fought against it because it was hurting Black people who had gotten those jobs. And the Johnson-Reed Act of 1924 opened that door. And it went on until 1965 when Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act and they put in that Immigration Naturalization Act. And that's when that the flood of immigrants started all over again. So between 1924 and up until about 1979, Black people were doing all right in this country. And when the immigrants started coming back into this country, that's when our wealth started to decrease, and it's been decreasing ever since then because we do not have the jobs. Those are historical facts. You can look it up for yourselves. And let's go back also to the 1800s. The radical Republicans during Reconstruction, those were Black radical Republicans who changed some of the policies, those racist policies of the United States government. So we have been fighting this government ever since we landed on the shores of so-called North America. You have to know history. It's repeating itself. The Democrats know exactly what they're doing. And someone mentioned earlier, the Dixiecrats. Those were the Southern Dixiecrats are the ones who fought the Reconstructionists, the Republicans, the Black Republicans who were in the United States Senate at that time. They're the ones who fought them. It was the Dixiecrats. These were not Republicans. So you got to understand history. These people know what they're doing. This is very strategic. Biden opened those borders. He opened up the borders, and all these people they just came into this country by the millions. And where did they mostly put them? In the Black communities all around America. Sanctuary cities.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just to add what she was saying, I don't know if you saw this on the news, but there was an investigation in Minnesota. Over 500 to 600 people who was registered to vote. They found out they were non-citizens. Some of them was 125 years old. And in some districts, the Secretary of State refusing, you can Google this, is refusing to turn over the voter roll to the Trump administration.
Yes, they are.
And as far as that Ihan woman from Somalia, first of all, we need to have some laws changed. If you are not born in this country, you shouldn't even be a member of Congress at all. Yes. You shouldn't be
Tell
able
the truth
to run for no
and shame
office.
the devil.
And get this, Martin, you can go look this up. In the state of California, and it may even be some other states, non-citizens are allowed to vote in the school board election because they have children. They have children that go to the school. Why not just make them a citizen? That don't even make any sense. This place is they just running amok.
This illegal
and people not doing. Listen, look at what happened. Now you talk about how they were saying we didn't need no National Guards. Look at how that woman got set on fire on the train. And what I don't understand is that was the same dude that tried to set City Hall on fire. And Mayor Johnson came out and said the next day he had held a press conference that someone had tried to set a fire at City Hall and they were investigating it. You mean to tell me that City Hall is not protected? City Hall in Chicago don't have no cameras where they can see if somebody is trying to set a building on fire. And so 3-4 days later, this fool sets a woman on fire. Where is the outrage for her? Why is everybody protesting ICE, but nobody protested the CTA? Now, and it was a black man that set a white woman on fire. Had it been a white man that set a black woman on fire, everybody would have been down there protesting. So our people can miss me with their BS. Either be right, be fair, and don't be a hypocrite.
And why are black politicians supporting policies that are illegal, policies that are hurting their constituents? Why? Because they are following the agenda of the Democratic Party. I have
and
been
because they
voting
bought.
as I've been voting as a Democrat all of my life, but I will not be going that route anymore. We have to pay attention to voting for people who look like us because their skin color is the same as ours. Most of the Congressional Black Caucus is almost half immigrants to now. And those immigrants are not fighting for the rights of Black Americans. They're only for immigrants. And we open the doors for every immigrant, legal or illegal, in this country. These immigrants do not care anything about Black people. They do not care. They're here to take and to eat off our plates. They're here to take from us everything that we fought for, every door that we've opened for everybody else. So you miss me on these Black politicians who are supporting all of these policies, who are supporting having criminals in our communities, who are supporting these people who are bringing drugs into our communities. These cartels are heavily in our communities. This man that was just killed down here in Mexico, that Sinaloa gang, they are in here. MS-13, they are in here. Talk to the policemen. They'll tell you why are we protecting these people? Why are we protecting these people? Why? Black politicians. We have got to stop them, and if we don't stop them, we're adding to the we're just contributing to our children, our young people not having a future. This country is in trouble legally and morally. This country is in trouble.
And we gotta add the mental illness. Martin, I live in the 2nd Congressional District, and these mentally ill people over here are talking about voting Jesse Jackson Jr. back into that office. This man went to jail for campaign fraud. And he is number one in the race. And I told all of the candidates, I said, he gonna win on sympathy coins if y'all, a sympathy vote now that he done lost his father. Did you hear his press conference? He literally got on national television and said, the people that's coming to my daddy's funeral ain't coming to your funeral. That is mental illness. The man was diagnosed bipolar. But guess what? If you go on some of these feeds, these people are saying they gonna vote for him. I'm moving out of the 2nd Congressional District. He ain't gonna become congressperson over here. I'm leaving. Because if he ends up getting the Democratic nomination, I ain't got no choice but to get behind that Republican.
Well,
because there is an independent running, but I just don't feel he's ready.
I'm not supporting anyone who is supporting immigration. And that's what the Democratic Party is on now. They are supporting immigration. It's not about us anymore, not as far as they're concerned, but we need to be about ourselves. We need to vote our own interest. And anybody who's not pushing a Black agenda or who's not standing up for Black people and our constitutional rights, then we should not vote for that person. We cannot vote for people anymore because they look like us. Because they don't.
You cannot go to Mexico and be standing on the corner begging for money and setting up ice cream and all this kind. You cannot do that in other people's countries.
You cannot go any place and stay in a country illegally. Illegally. Look at what's happening in Europe. They're putting them out of those countries because they are hurting them culturally and economically. In Denmark, they're saying if we continue down this path of liberalism and trying to take care of everybody, our children will not have a culture.
They talking about removing Visa and MasterCard from over there.
Yes, we have to do the same
so bad
to protect our culture, to protect us as a race of people, to protect our children. our interests. Everybody is protecting their interests, but Black Americans, because of this Democratic Party. As I said, I've been voting for the Democratic Party all of my life. But no, I can see what they're doing to my people, and hell no, I will not vote for them. I will be against anyone who is against my people. And whatever party we go to, you gotta think about your own agenda, your interest. What's in the best interest of your people?
We need more independence.
Yeah.
No, I don't care if you're independent or whatever. What's in the best interest of your people? We have to give them an agenda. We have to tell them what you're going to do for us. And if you can't do it, you will not represent us. That's how we have to go. That's what we have to do going forward. Everybody has always done it but us. But no, during the movement, we told them what to do. We had an agenda. After the integration in the 65 and Civil Rights Act, 64 and 65 Civil Rights Act, we started listening. They started telling us what to do, and we've been doing it for the last 60 years. Time is out. Your time is up.
Yep. We got to leave it right there, people. I appreciate you guys.
They showed themselves, Martin.
Yeah,
they showed when they didn't stand up for the people. They showed us who they were.
That's it.
And you know what, Martin?
Yes.
We have to look at things. Sometimes divine intervention plays a part, and we don't look at it like that. Divine intervention.
Most of them wasn't even there.
God is showing us a lot of things that we're refusing to take a look at. Because they got us stuck on Donald Trump. It's not about Donald Trump.
That's a distraction.
The United States government. It doesn't matter who's in that seat.
That's right.
But Martin?
No, I'm gone. I'm gone, y'all. I got to end it right here. That's why I said I'm out of here. All right, people, you already know what it is.
Night, Martin.
Live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth, and shame the devil. I love being Black. Go ahead and share the video.